Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. I know you're probably wondering, who is this beauty right here that is cooking whatever she is cooking? So y'all, this is Miss Elena Hightower. Yes, that Hightower. The Hightower that has been on my channel for like years now, since I very much started my channel. So long story short, I completely lost my Hightower current household when I switched computers. And so now I decided to kind of start playing The Sims 3 again because I love this game and I had to bring them back a little bit. Elena is Mr. Jasion's wife. Yes, that Jason. The last time y'all saw Jason, he was a child, I believe, and now he is a young adult and almost an adult, and I am so excited to kind of catch you up on what he has been doing. It is currently 12 o'clock in the Hightower household, and Mr. Jason is here playing with his beautiful son. You can't see his face, but this is Mr. Bellamy Hightower. He is the third generation, or the fourth generation, I'm sorry, of my Hightower kind of legacy. And this, everyone, I need y'all to see his face. Okay, this is Mr. Jason all grown up. Can we just take a minute? Because he looks so good. He looks so much like his father, kind of all grown up and stuff, and I think he is so cute. Originally, I didn't make Jason to be Jason Hightower. He was actually another sim that I had in my game, and then I'm like, I really miss the Hightower household, so I kind of went back and watched my previous videos, and I gave Jason the traits that he had as a child, as well as two more that I thought that he kind of went with his overall personality. And the two new ones that I gave him are Bookworm and Schmoozer. And the original ones he had are Love the Cold, Loves to Swim, and Supernatural Fan. Now, if you remember, his sisters were actually magically implanted into his mother's pregnant belly, right? And they were witches. Well, in this particular kind of save, his parents do not exist, his sisters do not exist. Even though this says that this is his brother, he does not exist. I actually need to go back and delete him. So overall, it's just this kind of family tree that's going on. Just, you know, Jason, his wife, and Mr. Bellamy, which is their only child. So Mr. kind of Jason is alone, right? And he doesn't have his parents or his sister or his father or anything anymore, and I'm gonna tell you why. In my mind, Jason's sisters, these are being the twins. You have to go watch my last current households if you're a little bit kind of not sure about what I'm talking about. But the twins were found to be the most magical witches within this universe, right? And that happened, and so that kind of put a lot of magical entities on the Hightower family kind of trail, and their overall goal was to kill the sisters. And if you originally remember, I think they were living in Salmon Woods, something like that. They were living in some like foresty, very supernaturally populated world. And this is Jason, his mother, and his two sisters, and then his mother's new husband that y'all never really got a chance to kind of find out. And no, they decided they couldn't live among supernaturals anymore, and they decided to take a plane ride over to St. Clair. to start a new life. They took the whole family. So Jason was on the plane, his sisters were on the plane, his mother was on the plane, everyone was on the plane. And essentially what happened is some magical kind of voodoo happened, the plane went down, and Jason was the only survivor. So now it is just him, and that's why he doesn't have anyone else in his family. And that's why his, family tree is very much sparse. And not only did they die, because this plane was magically kind of altered, they never existed within this world. So Jason kind of just came about out of nowhere. And all he knows is that he has a magical inkling to become a warlock, and he's not too sure why. He's just always been very interested in the warlockness and witchery and magic. Now that you're all caught up with Jason and his life and kind of how much has changed from the last current household, I want you all to meet the beautiful people of this household. So again, this right here is Miss Anissa. She is Jason's wife, and these are her traits. Oh, no, that's Jason's traits. Okay, these are Anissa's traits. So she has a good sense of humor, she's brave, she's disciplined, she's family-oriented, and she's ambitious. And she currently works in the medical career. So if you remember, Jason's mother also worked in the medical career, and he was in the medical career for a small period of time. And that is where him and Alina met. And yeah, they met there, and they kind of just hit it off and have been together ever since. And now they're married. But yeah, that's a little bit about Miss Elena here. Here are her skills. They're gonna play with their kids. Okay. But yeah, this is Miss Elena. These are her skills. So she's really good at cooking. She's also pretty good at logic. She's kind of just starting off with photography and things. And she's also in the inventing skill as well. So she's been recently thinking about kind of changing her life path and maybe quitting the medical career and going onto more of a creative route. And so that would mean that she would kind of use the rest of her time to invent things and become a full-time inventor. But yes, that is a little bit about Miss Elena here. I already showed you Jason's traits. Look at these walls. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. Woo! I already showed y'all Jason's traits, so not a lot has changed. But he is actually in the alchemist level 1 career. So as I said kind of in the intro, he has always wanted to love and be a part of magic, and that just happens to be his full-time career. These are his skills. So his skills are still kind of the same. Logic is something that he is pretty high in. He also recently came back from China, so he learned the martial arts skill. He's also pretty high in gardening. If you remember, his mother and his childhood home essentially had a garden in the back, and so he also loves gardening. And his alchemy skill is his highest skill, I believe. And again, that's because he has that innate tuition to just become a warlock. And that's his overall kind of lifetime wish. And lastly, over here, we have Mr. Bellamy. Me and these walls are not getting along. Oh, this is a beautiful, kind of shot, y'all. Okay. Whoa, me and this keyboard. Y'all, look at Bellamy. Tell me he is not the cutest, most amazing little sim child ever. So this is their baby Bellamy. He is in my mind around maybe 2 to 3 years old. He might be a little small for his age. He knows all of his skills, so he knows how to walk, talk, and he is potty trained. His overall traits are disciplined and easily impressed. This is due to Alina having a really nice kind of very chill pregnancy. Her pregnancy was kind of fine. She didn't have any complications, so he got really good traits. His favorite color is purple. His favorite food is chili con carne. And his favorite music is geek rock. And I believe he is a Gemini. Yep. And let's see. Jason is an Aries and Elena is a Sagittarius like me. Come on, Sag gang. And apparently, Elena is nauseous from unknown causes. In the Simster, we all know what that means. That means another baby is on the way. So I did get them to Risky Woohoo. And it's only on 10%, so like I wasn't expecting anything to happen, but obviously I was wrong. And they do live in St. Clair, and I love this town. It's so like big and there's so much to do. But yeah, this is the outside of their home. They do own a Mazda and a little Jeep Wrangler back here. If you remember, Jason's mother also owned a Jeep Wrangler. So, you know, everything from his parents is still very much in his consciousness, even though, you know, he doesn't necessarily remember much about his childhood. But okay, so first you come into the house and you're greeted with this kind of open entrance room. There's not a lot kind of going on here. This is the living room. I love this space. As I said, kind of Jason just came back from China, so this is some of the stuff that he got from being in the tombs. Oh, okay. There was a gnome right here. It was like an ancient Chinese gnome. Oh my gosh, and it's gone. So maybe during this tour we'll find it. I don't know. This is the kitchen, y'all. I love this kitchen. Okay, like I absolutely adore this kitchen. It is literally one of my favorite ones I've ever created. I love it, love it, love it. They have a deep fryer here, and they use this a lot, actually. This is what the other side of the kitchen looks like. Before we go upstairs or downstairs, I'll show you the outside as well. There's not a lot going here. They have some chickens. Because again, Jason really likes gardening, and then there's some kind of plants out here that he's made. Some of this is used as kind of a shop where he can go and get stuff for his potions, and some of this is just kind of food to grow. And then they do have like a little eating area out here. But yeah, this is the kind of walk-in part of the home. And then you go upstairs, and there's not a lot going on here. We have 2 dog beds. We actually used to have another dog, but we had to give Java up for adoption. It was just becoming a lot. This is the upstairs bathroom. This is our baby's room, y'all. I love this room. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10. As you can see, yeah, Bellamy no longer needs a crib, so he has like a little toddler bed, and that is where he sleeps. But I love this room. I wanted it to be kind of representative of the jungle and brightness and stuff, and I think I did a good job. And then lastly, this is like a little office area. This is where Alina mostly does like her kind of research and stuff and build her logic skill. It's not really a room that everyone in the home uses. Yeah, so this is the very top row, and now we're going to go back down to this row, and then if we go again back down to the bottom row, we are greeted with the basement. So this is Elena and Jasion's room. This is their bathroom. They have a little laundry room, and this is where the magic happens. So this is Jasion's kind of alchemy place, and this is also where Miss Elena comes down to to invent woo things. And we do have a Bonehilda. This is actually one of Elena's wishes, so I was like, all right, that's fine. Here he is. How did he even get here? Okay, well, this is one of the gnomes that we found in the Chinese ruin. They just be popping up and going places, apparently. And yeah, Jason did grow up in a somewhat musical household, so this kind of drum is for him. But yeah, that is all for this. I just kind of wanted to give you an update on what's going on and how they are and everything. A lot of folks have been asking about my Hightower current household, and I wanted to give y'all, a little bit of an update and let you know that yes, they are gone metaphorically. I try to still kind of incorporate them in my gameplay even though I lost this save. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you later, angels. Mwah. Bye.